For those who don't know, I'm setting a world record for the most 18-hole golf courses played in one single year. And the current record's 449.
Tour of the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you little, there's the crapper. That's where the magic happens. 351, yeah, I mean, it's well within my range. I'm like a 400 guy if I really turn it on, you know?
Okay, special guest here for a 3-hole match, Patrick Koenig.
I like the special guest. It's got a nice ring to it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be special.
So we're at Rock Spring Golf Club in West Orange, New Jersey. We're gonna bring you a 3-hole match play series. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video where he's gonna give us a all-exclusive tour of the RGV.
Yeah, that's what I'm driving these days. It's a recreational golf vehicle. It's turned into quite the golf museum over the past 222 days I've been playing golf in an attempt to set a world record. Most different 18-hole golf courses played in one single year. So this is course number 360. So we're on world record pace in a special little match here at Rock Spring. I have yet to see any springs and just a few rocks.
Yeah. Stick around for the RGV tour, and also the loser's doing 100 push-ups.
100 push-ups. Now, if anybody that does push-ups knows that that's an insane amount of push-ups. Quality form, I do not want to lose.
No.
So we're going a 3-hole match?
3-hole match play, straight up, mano y mano.
Mano y mano.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it on.
Beauty from Patrick, heading right down the left side of the fairway. Right
goats my goats.
Solid start for PJ. This hole looks like it bends right, so I'm gonna try to fade it around the corner.
This is where I come in behind the camera and just start talking. I mean, your ball position is off, but like, that's been the case all day long. Ball position just slightly off, which I mean, as we know, that'll cause the ball to drift a little left. I'd be really concerned here about just a dead hook into the traffic.
I'm gonna start right at PJ's. Open the face just a little and see if that cuts us back to the right. Oh, he has. He's heading left. Okay. We're both just a hair left.
One Twix.
All right. PJ fueling up with a little Twix bar. Is that gonna be the difference, the Twix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got myself a Twix now. It's game over.
All right, so as Patrick gets set for his approach shot and he's smashing a Twix bar, I got a question for you. If you're getting in an Uber and they say, what do you do for a living? How do you answer that question?
I told them I'm a professional golf photographer. That's what I am.
Simple, easy.
But it's the coolest thing, because I love what I do, very proud of my profession. One of the coolest things that you can do is just love what you do every day. And I consider myself lucky to take photos of golf courses for a living. Eating Twix too. I'm pretty good at that.
Where is one golf trip destination that is a little bit too slept on that people should think about booking a buddy's trip to?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of great places in America. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, everybody should get their buds. Head out to Alabama, get a rental car, stay in some like Motel 6s and just have yourself a trip. You know, we paired it up in September with some SEC football. Oh my God, it was great. One of the best trips you can take. Can't forget about South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Jersey, New York, Maine. I mean, all these places, you can take a trip anywhere. That's what I'm doing. My golf trip, I'm going to play about 40 some states this year. It's the world's longest golf trip in the history of mankind. Nobody's played this much golf.
All right, 164 for Mr. Koenig here, coming from a thick lie. That was thick. Just a little down there on the right side. All right, $165 here. Got an 8-iron. Aim it just right side and hope it drifts back. And it's drifting back. Okay, I like that. Whoa, that thing came out hot. Who is the coolest person you've played a round of golf with?
I mean, it's got to be Bill Murray.
Whoa.
He's a cool customer, that Bill. Let me tell you, one of my favorite things that so we're playing the old course with Bill Murray. I'm not really sure what to think, but you can tell Bill's a cool cat. He's got like a 3-footer for par, and he misses this thing like you wouldn't believe. It was like 3 feet dead right. Shockingly bad. And he looks, so we both kind of look at each other like, what? And he's like, oh, good thing I'm not flying a plane. I about lost it right there. When Bill Murray says a joke like that, which is good, but when Bill says it, it's just 10 times funnier.
All right, so I ended up just a little bit past the hole. Not terrible, but not ideal. All right, what are you looking at here?
This is a tricky one. I mean, it's on an upslope, so it'll be no problem getting it up, which I've got to do, and then just have it land close to the hole. It won't spin out much because it's going to go so high.
Look at that slope right there. Wow. Wow, what a shot.
It's not bad.
Took a big swing at that, didn't you?
Yeah, you got to take plenty of sand. You don't want to hit that one thin.
He's got a good little 8-footer for par.
There's a little PSA here. I'm talking to you, Jabroni Steve, and Mr. Mike. You know, what am I doing here? I'm raking the bunker. You know, I made some marks in the bunker. I'm raking it nice and smooth. Just remember to always rake the bunker after you hit out of there. You know what? Matter of fact, maybe get somebody else's footprint that you didn't get and leave this place just a little bit nicer than you found it. Now you know.
How many bunkers have you raked on the RGV tour?
Probably about 5,000.
Wow, that's a number right there. This is a nice little downslope, but I gotta just give this a little bit of juice because it's not really gonna roll out a ton. So open the face, try not to get stuck in this thick grass. This is a tricky little shot, I must say. Tricky, tricky. Sit, sit!
Oh, geez.
Sit down!
I had a horrible video.
We both got about 8 to 10 feet for par. These are big putts, huge, huge. I don't want to be doing push-ups, so I like right edge and just hit this one hard. It's uphill. It's uphill a lot. I didn't see that in my chip shot, so right edge and just give it enough pace. Hope it catches the hole here. Put some pressure on Patrick. Just like that. Okay, I like that. Big time pressure on Patrick here to avoid going one down. And I think his triceps are gonna start quivering. Huge putt here for Mr. Koenig. See if he can hammer it in the hole for a par. Wow.
Let's go.
He rose to the occasion, and that's all square through one. Should be drivable
Yeah, 351.
for a man of your strength. That should be
351, yeah, I mean, it's well within my range. I'm like a 400 guy if I really turn it on, you know. But I'll probably lay up here. Not because I can't get there, but just for strategy.
drivable. All square. Patrick Koenig on the tee, folks. And he hits one going a little bit left. Trying to cut the corner on this dog leg, huh? Hole turns a little left. Patrick took a shortcut. And we'll see if I can just start it left and just cut it a little bit. Oh, I'm cutting it. Sit down. Going right at that trap. If you had to wake up tomorrow and play around with one person, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a good question. Does it have to be alive?
I would say alive. Yeah, I would say one person alive.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd go for like, you know, it's probably some old school architect.
Ooh.
You know, McKinsey, you could get McKinsey in here and I'd be like, yeah, I had a million things you'd ask that guy, or like Tillinghast or like C.B. McDonald. Like those would be really interesting to get their thoughts, just have them see the golf course and what they would say about it. You
Right.
know? That's not an answer to your question, but that's my answer.
Let's say it had to be a golf, quote unquote, influencer, one person. Who would that be? Who would you want to play with tomorrow?
Oh, a golf influencer?
A golf influencer that just popped up in the middle of the road on the RGV and just asked if they could tag along for a round.
Oh man,
Who would you pick?
influencer. I got a lot of really cool influencer friends that have been on the road, so I've kind of had a really great. You know, I feel like Tiger Woods is the ultimate influencer, right?
He's got
I
some
mean,
influence.
he's you know, we've already had Paige Spearneck's been on the RGV tour, so you know she's welcome to come back. But
Yeah.
we're gonna move up to we get some Tiger Woods.
Where did she play with you at?
There's a good little video of us dueling at the Phoenician. I didn't let Paige off the hook that easy. You're getting a lot easier than Paige got.
So we found Patrick's ball right here. He got lucky. He could have been stymied behind the tree. He's got a little bit of a gap and then a lot of limbs. So I'm expecting some type of a punch shot.
I think I'm hitting the punch power draw runner, which is a tough one. I don't really do this, but it's going to be a lot of heat, you know?
Okay.
And there's not much room for running. So I think I'm going to hit the PPDR and bounce it off the bank on that bunker, pop it up, which will give it an extra little left spin that I need to get tidy for the birdie.
Wow. Talk about a man in control of his golf ball.
And he said exactly that. Let's see if it actually plays out. Oh, and it was just a little short of
the
glory.
Edge of the bunker. Dang. He tried to ramp it off the bunker, but the lip just rejected him.
I know. I needed a little more of the second P. I hit the punch. That was a PDR.
Yeah.
I was trying to hit the PPDR, which is the punch power draw runner. I just hit a punch draw runner.
All right, so I'm right in the middle of the sand here. Now, this is a par 5. We were mistaken, so
Yeah.
I don't need to hit the green here, do I?
No, you could, but the lip's in your way.
Yeah, this lip's gonna be a problem if I tried to hit like a 5-iron, which is what I would need. I'm just gonna take like a pitching wedge, maybe even a sand wedge, and just mosey one up there halfway.
And the bush cam.
What an angle. I wish you guys could see Patrick here.
He doesn't want to focus. I don't know.
He's a true golf professional photographer here, putting his body on the line to get a great angle of this layup. Okay, the sand wedge cleared the lip even though I hit it a little thin. And we're sitting pretty in the middle of the fairway. All right, so par 5 here, I'm in the fairway. Patrick's got a lot of muscle. He might be all the way up greenside in 2.
Yeah.
He's just showing off. So you mentioned in the last question, you played around a lot of rounds with Paige Sporanic. So for the people at home, what is playing with Paige really like?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not what you might think it is. It's not a lot of hit. She's great at golf. She's a really good golfer. She's fun. We always have so much fun. And, you know, she's easy on the eyes. That's kind of the part that I like least about her. She's actually really enjoyable. We have some spirited. She's like very competitive too.
Okay, competitive.
So every time that we show up, I like to challenge her. And I lose about 98% of the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I won once in like a model off pose, but I had to show a lot of thigh. She was like in a full parka.
Ooh.
And I was like, you know, really busting out thigh. So that was I barely snuck by the W there.
I bet a lot of votes came out on that poll.
There's a lot, a couple million.
Okay, we got about 97 yards here. Patrick's sitting, I think he's up there close to the green in 2, which means I want to stick this and give myself a nice little birdie look. So we're just going to chip a little sand wedge here. Uphill, about 97. Just take it about 85% should do the trick. Nice and slow tempo. That's crispy. It's heading right at the pin.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's as good as it felt. All right, so I hit that sand wedge about as good as I wanted to. Spun it back here. I have a nice little uphill look for birdie. Meanwhile, Patrick's got what, about a 30-yarder? A man of his talent, he just feels it. What a splash that is. Beautiful splash. Not bad distance. It's just hard to carry that one all the way back there. And Patrick's got a long putt for birdie, and I got a nice little tight one in there. All right, big birdie look here for Mr. Koenig. This would really make my putt feel a lot longer if he could somehow drop this one in the cup. Let's see what he can do here. It's on the way. It's looking in the heart. That's good.
This is that Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray's. Good thing.
That's about how bad it was. That's about how bad it was.
And he's in for his par, which means I got a putt here to take a 1-up lead going into the last hole. Dead in the heart could do the trick here. Just got to give it enough gas to get up the hill. See if I can keep the momentum. Put the pressure on Patrick. Going into the last hole. Maybe it did break right. All right, a little par there. And we're gonna head into the last hole all square. Let's see who's gonna do the push-ups, and then we're gonna give you a tour of the RGV. So Patrick, for the people back home, are you still on the ace hunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm 0 for about 21,000 attempts in my lifetime. Given my frequency of golf and skill level, I should have about 3. I have 0. The quick stats are that I've seen 3 of them lip out.
Whoa.
I flew one in on the fly that bounced out. I've had 2 that are overhanging the edge, which I blew in for 1.5. And then 1 year alone, I kept track, and I had 32 golf balls that came within 2 feet of it on a par 3 for a hole-in-one. So, I mean, it's just, at this point, it's absurd. It's uphill, so it's 350. Like a good, your average good player will have to hit a driver and a wedge.
So we are on the final hole of the match, all square.
All square.
Any last words before you tee off on final
I want to
hole?
wish my competitor good luck. I'm really pulling for him.
I don't think Patrick wants to do 100 push-ups in this 90
I haven't got my workout in today, so I can go either way.
90-degree heat out here. Oh wow, he hits a bomb, drawing over the bunker. Could be good, could not.
All right, for this shot, I'm going to take over on the 1s and 2s. I'm on the commentary, the color commentary, as they do call it in the biz.
See the ball.
All right, we're back here. It's Koenig on the 1s and 2s, calling the shots here on the final hole. As we say, he's got 350 yard. He's aimed a little left. I'm sure he probably doesn't even realize that. Let's see how he handles this. Oh, and he pumps it dead right. Probably, I don't know if you heard the color commentary, but it definitely maybe had something to do with that.
Okay, so you obviously got in my head there, standing behind the camera saying that I was aimed a little left there. What are your thoughts on that type of gamesmanship?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all fun. It's like, it depends. You got to read the room, right? So this one we're playing for push-ups. Nobody's losing a house or anything like that. And it's fun, you know, if you're amongst friends and having a good time. But be careful. I mean, you don't want to start saying stuff to the wrong person at the wrong time and realize maybe they can't take a joke. You know, golf's about fun for everybody. So like, you're laughing about that, I'm laughing about it, everybody's having fun, but that might not be the case every time. So you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
What about a course that you've played that has the strictest kind of a private club that kind of maybe a high kick wouldn't be received very well?
Yeah, I mean, most people will let me get away with some high kicks. You know, it's all in good fun. The one place that I would say was a different experience. I've played Friar's Head twice now, which is an elite place. You know, not many people get the invite, but I did. The first time, I remember I went out to the range and I go sit down and a range attendant comes up and stands right next to me. I'm like, I didn't know what he was doing, and I asked him, "Is like, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just here to make sure you take the proper divot pattern." And I was like, oh.
Wow.
So I scolded like 5 shots, didn't take a single divot. I was like, I'm gonna go putt instead. So, I mean, that was my warm up there. Now, when I went back the next time, it was like a completely different experience, very friendly and fun. And so, you know, these places to get reputation, it's all about your members, who is your host. Each day is a little bit different.
All right, I'm sitting down here in the rough. What do you think? Should I go for this over the trees? Is there a little gap there?
Jeez, this is a real tough one. I mean, yeah, otherwise you're just punching out. Going for it is, I think, worth the risk because it'll probably fall down, then you'll have a shot. Ooh. This is a tough one because you've got the bunker preventing the punch, and you've got just a seemingly never-ending scope of trees going up and over. So, like, how do you get there? Yeah,
if I take it over here, it's going to be right of the green. If I punch it, I'm really just playing for par over there under the left.
What I would do personally is hit a draw around the trees, the high draw.
Wow.
If you can hit a 50-yard draw on a 100-yard shot, hats off to you.
Yeah, you know what? He's talking me into going for it. I don't know if that's because he wants to win or
no. That's what I do. That's how you win. Is you hit a draw on that tree and get it in there tight.
I'm gonna take a 60-degree, aim right, try to hit that gap. Hope it turns out. All right, we're gonna go for the hero shot because why not? You only play against Patrick Koenig once. Okay, I now have an angle.
You officially just punched out.
75 yards here. Lies about a 4 out of 10, but that's okay. Oh no. Skivvy into the sand trap. Not a great showing here on the last hole. So Patrick is sitting here nice in the fairway.
Cherry, baby.
If he can just get even an up and down for a par, force me to hole out of the bunker. So really anything would work from here. And that is crispy.
Spin.
Is it gonna spin back? Okay, past the pin, hit it crispy.
Little crispy boy.
I think that one probably zipped back a little bit.
Yeah, it was crispy.
All right, so Patrick's sitting in here tight. Look at this. What do you think about this pin position?
It's borderline. It literally is borderline. I mean, if this is Mexico and the United States, we're in Blackjack's Crossing, if you know what I mean. And that's basically where this pin is. It is right on the edge.
Wow, anything short and you are back there, 20, 30 yards. This is not a good hole so far, but you never know. Miracles could happen. Okay. Patrick will tell me if it's on.
It's on the green.
Okay, a little downhill, and anything past the hole is kind of going goodbye. Got a little extra sand on my ball that I didn't clean on purpose. Oh, that could be goodbye-bye. Off the pin here. Yeah, that was, you know what, I don't think it's gonna matter too much.
Nah.
Because this guy's putting for birdie, and this would be to officially make me do push-ups.
Here comes the disco putt.
To officially make, look at this. Oh, it burns the edge and it stops.
It stops.
Beautiful. Now he's got this putt to officially seal it. I don't feel too bad losing to a par. Solid hole, and he's breaking out the dance moves.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting loose. He's gonna get comfortable watching me do 100 push-ups. I'm gonna be sweating buckets.
Woo.
Great match, solid playing.
1-0 in Jersey, baby. Undefeated. Bring it on, Pacquiao.
Thanks for watching. Next, we're gonna bring you to the RGV, and I gotta drop down and do some push-ups. All right, so I don't wanna make any excuses here, but I was having a great round, and then I really just got a little tight with the color commentary.
Yeah, I got him.
That's a great little...
It's a devil move. I mean, because people think that it's 90% mental. You know, once I was like, oh, it's a little arrow people don't see coming, especially on these little YouTube things. You know, you can psych people out.
Those are the tips and tricks you kind of collect as you play as much golf as you do.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody better at it than Tiger Woods. I mean, Tiger Woods understands the mental aspect of it, and like he owned other players' heads for decades.
Yeah.
You know, nobody messed with him. He just all he had to do was just kind of show up and say a thing or two, and he was a master at getting in people's brains. He didn't have to do much because he was so good. He had that advantage.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. All right, I got to get ready to do 100 push-ups. Okay, 100 push-ups here because I just had a bad last hole. 1, 2.
That's pretty good form.
3.
Starting out, he ain't
4.
Oh man, this is good. Our behind the scenes Koenig here is we're cheering this guy on. I mean, 100 is by far the most push-ups that I've ever gotten from anybody. His just sheer willingness to do 100 push-ups is impressive. Pretty good form starting out here. He's still probably got like
20.
Oh, he's only got 80 left. I'm gonna try to get your energy level up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pump him out fast.
25 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He's about halfway there, folks.
Oh, I'm down.
He's down.
Down at 48.
He's down at 48. Yeah, 49 and 50. Just like that.
57, 58, 59. This is hard. I ain't gonna lie, harder than I thought.
To be committed to this level of
68.
proper form is what I'm impressed by. Most people, I've seen a lot of push-ups. Most people don't even do it. They do like 2 or 3 really good push-ups.
70.
These are beyond quality.
Oh, I just pumped the drive.
Smacking the ground isn't gonna help.
I hope you enjoy this. Like the video for this pain. The shoulders are in a lot of pain. If you think that I'm weak for doing 100 push-ups, drop down and do 100, and hopefully you'll see that's a little harder than it looks.
Yeah.
17 to go.
Then subscribe.
16.
And then like. You know, that's what they do out here on the tubers. I'm gonna help him with these last 13.
All right, give me a little bit of
fresh arms.
Boost of energy here.
Well, we'll do them real quick.
4, 5. Patrick's looking spruce over here. Flying through these push-ups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got 7 to go. I couldn't keep up. 5 to go. 4 to go. 3 to go. Now I'm gonna really care about form because I want to finish the right way. Last 3. Do it the right way. 3 to go.
Bust his last 2 in a row.
2 to go.
Do it. It's right here. Just do it right here.
1 to go. Last to go. Last to go. And that is gonna wrap it up. We got some more golf to play, and then we're gonna see you at the RGV bus. Okay, I'm totally gassed out. Those push-ups took everything out of me. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and because you stuck around, we're gonna get a special tour of the very famous RGV tour bus.
I'm happy to have you in here. Welcome to the RGV. It's the Recreational Golf Vehicle. When it first started out, I was wondering if I was gonna put stuff on the walls. And then as I started collecting stuff, I was like, why would I not put the stuff on the walls? It's what it's all about, and why not give it a chance to people to show it off? And it's really turned into a golf museum. From everything is when you leave every morning, golf like a champion today. Love them or hate them, the Irish they got a cool side.
I went to Notre Dame.
Oh, did you? Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. My dad went to Notre Dame. I've been an Irish fan my whole life, and I went to school at IU. You know, you're allowed to cheer for 2 Indiana teams, right?
Yeah.
And then we've got the plastic ball marks here on this little area of the hood. And then this, my TV where I watch Happy Gilmore on repeat. Not really. I don't watch much TV at all. But if you wanted to know what 360 scorecards looks like, it's in there, baby. And then everything else goes on the wall, right? So we've got, from the poker chips to the ball marks to the stickers. it goes up on the wall, you know? We got everything from Troon early on to Arizona, Southern California, the early days, which is 7 months ago. I've played golf every day for 7 straight months.
Wow.
Myopia, I mean, gosh, each one of these, what's cool about this is each one of these little pieces reminds me of a person. You know, this one is Clay and the day that we had out at Myopia. Just like staring and remembering the different things as I put something up new. Ooh, this one is so good. This one's so good. That's my buddies. We played all 5 courses at Bethpage Black in just 2 days. For those that don't know, I mean, I'm setting a world record for the most 18-hole golf courses played in one single year. And the current record's 449. Today was course 360. I'm on pace for well over 500. And so I said, what's the easiest way to do that? It's obviously get an RV and cruise around. And I put things in here and turned it into my own little home. Pinehurst and Belle Reve and Linville Ridge was just a magical place up in North Carolina. This is cool because this is the very first version of my first RV tour, which I only played 400 courses there and just got a taste of the RV life. And Joey the Cat, shout out to Joey the Cat. He's the #1 ranked skee ball player in the world. Breakfast Balls is the shirt is that I'm wearing. That's it. The Breakfast Ball is one of the main sponsors of the tour. This is Tom Coyne. Tom is a New York Times best-selling author, and he just bought a golf course, Sullivan County Golf Club.
Where is it?
It's in the Catskills. And so it's a little 9-hole. Go out there and pay Tom a visit.
Okay.
I mean, he's lonely up there. He needs some friends, and he's got some. And you know, like me, so I went out there and I played it, supported his little mission to be a part of. I mean, he's writing a story about it. He's owning a golf course, and you start to realize a golf course ain't just like some place you mow and then like people go play. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that go into maintaining that turf that some of us take for granted. And Tom's learning that firsthand, which he'll be a better man for, and hope you know, probably a great book. And then here you go. You know, you've got the
Captain.
This is where you really bounce it out. You know, you can ride it around. You press your buttons and listen to your tunes or your podcasts.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Here's from today's rounds. We got Rock Springs. So each one is kind of like a little puzzle piece
Where
that you put in.
Where do you sleep in this place?
Yeah. So come on back to the galley. You come back and here's so you got a restroom. You got a restroom.
We'll tour the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you little. Here's
Beach.
the crapper. And this is a good wall. Southern Hills, Colonial, Austin Country Club, which was course number 100. Feels like a lifetime ago. TPC Sawgrass. Shout out to Len Matisse. We play with Len at TPC Sawgrass. Kiva Dunes is kind of like a must-see for most people. And then I had a little tournament at the Nash, Palm Beach National. And then this is where the magic happens. I feel like I was kind of required to say that.
I think you had to.
I didn't want to, but I did. And then each one, Dalhousie, Tobacco Road needs no saying. This is a Diamond Creek, one of my favorite top 100s that I got a chance to visit. Wow. Pinehurst, Siwanoy, Habertown, blah, blah, blah. But this is the galley with the RGV Tour bedspread.
So one may wonder if they haven't done RV life, van life, where does one shower, eat, all those kind of practical things?
Yeah, so you do have a shower here. Like if you look like right over here, you can just shower, you know, and you just fire this thing up.
Beautiful.
Bathroom there, you just got to do the dump every once in a while. And this is where, you know, this is photography lab, podcast studio, kitchen, formal dining, all the stuff that you need right here.
Right.
And then we have perhaps what is maybe the most important is the Imperial Scrolls of Golf Honor. And I mean, this is valued at street value is like $1.2, $1.3 million. Very, some of these are ancient. We've already got some great stories. We got a major champ in here. We got a supermodel. We got some PGA Tour winners.
Wow.
And you're up next. Sign away. Screw you, you dirty son of a.
Beautiful, beautiful. I am now officially in the scrolls. Right there, right there. It's an honor to sign it, be a part of this journey, along with all these other people, all these stories. We had a great day. That was awesome. All right, so we just finished the tour of the bus. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that red subscribe button. And Patrick, I want to thank you for coming out and playing a match.
Yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the severe beating that was laid down. Oh, no, I mean, you got a bad break. That tree was in your way. If your tree wouldn't have been in your way, and it could have been a different story. But the bottom line is we had a great time today.
Yeah, what's the phrase? You came, you saw, you made Dougie do 100 push-ups, something like that?
Yeah, that's exactly the phrase. I saw that on a billboard the other day, yeah.
And how can people who want to keep up with what you're doing with the RGV kind of stay in the loop? And
I mean, the #1 way is to download the Golf Gamebook app. That's on the App Store. And then then you can follow us on social media. So myself is PJ Koenig on Instagram, or Patrick J. Koenig on Twitter. Got a website, PJ Koenig as well. And I'm putting it out there as best I can every day for you guys.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate it. That was a fun match.
That was good.
Rematch the next time you come to New Jersey, maybe.
All right, let's get it. Redo, part 2.
See ya.